Well, it's a lovely day again here in Buriram. Lovely skies, sunshine, beautiful view. But unfortunately, our lifestyle is threatened somewhat. I don't know if you can hear that in the background over there. Can you see that tractor there? Yes, well, we've got a bit of a story to tell, unfortunately. The couple that used to manage the buffaloes, used to look after buffaloes, and they used to sleep in the field just over there. Just there they used to sleep. And the lady, Lek, she used to take them out every day into the forest for feeding for the day. Well, unfortunately, they've split up. And she's disappeared off somewhere to do something else. And as soon as she left, the husband dug up the buffalo field where they used to stay, and he planted eucalyptus. And unfortunately, that's what he's doing over there. All that view you can see there is going to disappear in about 3 years' time, because the first part of that field to the right of the picture has already been ploughed, and eucalyptus are already in the soil. And this weekend he's got someone in to do the second half, which is to the left of your picture, the left side of your picture. And no doubt he's going to be planting the trees there as well. And who can blame him, because it's a passive income really. Once you've done the initial ploughing, paid for it, and planted the trees and paid for them, you can harvest them every 5 years or so, and then they just regrow. And there's really no work to do, because you don't even have to harvest them yourselves. You just get a company in, and they give you basically a fixed price that you'll get for however many rye you've got planted, which is about 50-50 split. But it means that you don't actually have to do any work. You can just get this company in, and they do all the cutting and all the clearing, and you just wait another 3 to 5 years or so for more income. So yes, unfortunately, we're not talking just a few trees like Suntare's got around the edges of her fields here. And bear in mind that these are now these trees are probably 2 years old now since they were cut. Might even be slightly less, to be honest. And they've grown really well, and instead of one planted every 5 meters or so, or 3 meters or so, we've now got 4 or 5 growing in from each cut tree. So they're even thicker this time. So although we've got a little bit of a view over the fields there, it's getting blocked by the hedgerow directly in front of the house, and a view that you see there will be completely gone probably in 2 years. They'll be high enough to block everything. And what's worse is our neighbour with the field directly next to us with the water gathers. He's done the same thing. It's been uncultivated for 2 or 3 years, but he's had it ploughed and he's planted eucalyptus. I don't know if you can see them there. See one there, one behind it, and one there, and one there. Yes, so we're going to have eucalyptus growing pretty much within 2.5 meters of our wall, and they will be towering, absolutely towering over our house. They'll block off all the sunlight, which will keep the house cooler, I suppose. But they will tend to block the sunlight from early morning, that's for sure, until about 11 or 12. So yes, it's a shame. I'm not really angry about it. I'm not really moaning about it. It's just how it is. These people have to make a living, and St Teresa recently bought some land nearby here, and the idea is for her to do the same. It won't affect anybody at all, but the idea is to get a passive income. Just do the work now and then reap the benefits in 5 years or so. And if you're clever and you've got enough land, you can make it rotate so that you have an income every single year, rather than having an income every 5 years and then having to make it stretch for 5 years. So yes, that's a bit of a shame, but this is life. Life changes, things change, you have to adapt. So there you go. Meanwhile, the stones we laid are working very well. We've had some heavy rain, so the trucks and other vehicles that have gone over them have squashed them down into the dirt track somewhat. That area now is pretty much free of muddy water, so when we drive up and want to open the gates, we can get out of the car and walk on what will be wet stones in the rain, dry stones obviously when it's not raining, but no mud, so we're going to be keeping ourselves clean. So I'm pleased with that. That was 3,000 bahts worth of stones. That we've got a few left, and what I'm doing is as the vehicles compact the stones in, I'm chucking a few more on top, so we get a fairly thick compact layer that's bound into the mud road somewhat, so that it won't move. And the motorcyclists are finally learning not to go down the centre where the stones are loose, but to follow the tracks of the vehicles, so that's good. Yeah, so that's our update for the moment.